You're listening to Hot 1019's Radiothon for the kids at St. Jude. Call 1-800-363-5334. Become a partner in hope and fight childhood cancer.
In the studio, though, we were telling you earlier how West High, the best high, my alma mater, how they're the best, and they do a fantastic job. They're here answering phones, and they actually have a group at the school that's all dedicated to helping St. Jude. And Rich Gonzalez, you're like the main man, right?
Yep, it was my idea. Started it this fall.
That's so amazing. How'd you come up with the idea? What made you think, like, hey, we should have a St. Jude group here?
My sister did a little bit of fundraising stuff down in Oklahoma, and I just wanted to start it and do a little bit on the bigger scale, and it's going really good. It's taking off really fast.
That's awesome. So how many students would you say you have involved at West?
We almost have about 60 students. It's awesome.
That's great. And what kind of stuff have you guys done through the year?
During homecoming week, we did a shave down event. Teachers put in their names to have their heads shaven, and that was really awesome.
Very cool.
Last night, we just did Pizza Ranch percentage night. That was really good. We don't know our total on it yet, but it went really well. So.
That's awesome.
Yep. Our goal is 10,000 by the end of the year, and we've almost hit 6, so it's awesome.
That's so amazing. I mean, it's so great that you're doing that in the school, and I mean, getting so involved at such a young age, and such an amazing, amazing cause there. So if you ever see anything, Team Up for St. Jude, is that the official name of the group?
Yep.
Okay, so if you ever see Team Up for St. Jude, the West High guys out somewhere, make sure you support them and go to whatever they're putting on or buy whatever they're selling.
You said you had something coming up for the citywide track meet, right?
Yep. It's still kind of in the planning stage, but the Billings City track meet for all the 3 high schools, come out and support us. We're going to be selling T-shirts, shoelaces, and concessions, anything.
Awesome.
But, yeah.
Very cool. That's so great. Well, thank you so much to you, Rich, for coming in and for starting this.
And thanks for bringing your team to answer phones and everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you,
Very
guys.
nice. And you're just a junior, so you're going to have a whole other year of St. Juding it up at West.
Yeah, we're excited for next year.
That's awesome. That's going to be great. Thanks again, Rich. And
thank you.
It's people like that
Rich,
that make it happen.
Can you go talk to senior high and say hey, this is how you're supposed to do things, okay? I know McLovin left a huge legacy here, but come on, let's
make
McLovin
do it. Rich and I'll take care of West. McLovin, you could take care of senior.
Hey, let's donate. See, Rich is way better at this speaking thing
exactly,
than I am.
He is. But if you see that, I mean, people like Rich that just know, hey, I mean, obviously this is a good organization. You learn a little bit about it, and then, he goes, and instead of, all we're asking you to do is donate $20 a month. Rich, a junior in high school, said, hey, you know what I want to do is $10,000 this year, and he's over halfway there. I mean, if you've got somebody, a teenager, or somebody who's not even an adult yet, somebody who doesn't have a child yet, somebody who just realizes how important this is and devotes, so much of their high school time and energy when a lot of us were screwing around and, going to parties and having fun, and he's out there trying to raise money and raise awareness. And like you said, 60 kids at the school and involved in this club that he just started all by himself, just for the sole purpose of raising money for St. Jude. I mean, it's such an amazing, amazing thing the kids at West High there are doing, and started by Rich Gonzalez. So again, a thank you to Rich and all the people that are a part of Team Up for St. Jude at West High. They're doing an amazing thing there. Like he said, $10,000 by the end of the year is what they're shooting for, and it looks like they're going to get there. So that's amazing, and that's what it is. We don't care if you donate to us, if you donate, when you see a commercial on TV, we're not here for us. It's not about, how much can Hot 1019 raise. It's about St. Jude. So, really, whether it's coming from West High's donation, whether it's coming from, your aunt in Virginia who sees a commercial with Jennifer Aniston or Robin Williams and decides to call in, that's another thing to point out, too. You're thinking, man, everybody seems to be involved. You've got us, you've got Rich and the kids at West High, you've got people from Cellular Plus, you've got all these businesses. It's the same thing when you watch the commercials. It's Robin Williams, it's Jennifer Aniston, it's all these celebrities get involved with St. Jude because they understand how important it is.
It's people like Samsung and Ellen DeGeneres. They did that whole selfie stunt at the Oscars, and they donated $3 million between 2 charities of Ellen's choice, and Ellen DeGeneres said, hey, I want to give back to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Yeah, $1.5 million right, to St. Jude because of that selfie from the Oscars. So yeah, Ellen, add her to the list. If we went through the list of celebrities that are a part of St. Jude, it would take all day. There's not a lot of charities out there. There are a lot of charities with celebrity support, but there are not a lot of charities that have as much celebrity support as St. Jude does. From Oprah to everybody, musicians, athletes, Tiger Woods, Shaun White. I mean, it's just across the board, these people support St. Jude, and not just in a little way. They don't just visit. It's a big way. I mean, this year alone, every single NBA team, every team in the entire NBA visited St. Jude. Every team made it through the hospital. It's that important that when you go to play a basketball game in the NBA, on your agenda is visit St. Jude. I mean, it's an amazing organization. If everybody else knows it, let's make it happen here. Let's let you understand it. If you don't, feel free to call and ask any questions, to Google stuff online, to watch some videos. If you just, look up St. Jude on the internet, there's a ton of information there, a ton of videos that you can take a tour of the hospital, watch a video as they go through the whole hospital. But the bottom line is, Danny Thomas started this hospital. Long story short, he was doing crappy in his movie career and his TV career. He was an actor back in the day in the 50s, and he said, you know what? St. Jude, who is the patron saint of lost causes, he said, I promise you that if you help out my career here, I will pay you back, tenfold. And his career turned around, and so he credits that to that prayer to St. Jude, and he kept his promise and built St. Jude. He looked around and said, what is there a need for? Talked to a lot of people, and they said, you know what? Nobody in the world is doing anything for children with cancer. And so he got together friends, got together money, got together doctors, and built St. Jude back in 1962 and opened it up with a 4% survival rate for cancers like ALL, which is the most common form of childhood cancer. And now, because of the amazing work they've done and his legacy there, they now have the survival rate from 4 up to 94%. So the work they're doing is amazing, and you can join in that work. I mean, Danny Thomas started it all in 1962, and the legacy has continued with all the celebrities, all the local communities, and all the people like you that become a partner and hope to continue making the dream that no child should have to die in the dawn of life a reality. So call now, 1-800-363-5334, 1-800-363-5334. Just $20 a month, put it on the card, you get the t-shirt. It's a great, great way to spend $20 a month. 1-800-363-5334.